Welcome to House of Cush podcast, where the evolved hustlers come to learn more about astrology, tarot, rootwork, conjure, culture, and a little bit of everything in between, depending on the day. But today we are tapping into the Cush Almanac for Monday. Now, this almanac is brought to you by the moon, and the moon is waxing gibbous in Virgo. Now, you guys, we are a few days out from the full moon that is coming up, and it is going to be quite vibrant. Now, the reason I say that is because there is a shift here. There is a shift in terms of your tribe. There is a shift in terms of I don't know why I'm being led to say like wealth distribution as well. Like things are changing, and as you get ready to align, there is a need to kind of bring awareness and almost fairness to situations that maybe you should have been let go of. But once Friday hits and that true blue comes out with that Scorpio energy, I see the ancestors stepping in very heavily this week. Now, today in itself, like I said, is a waxing energy in Virgo. And as you know, Virgo rules the digestive system. So it is about commitment. It's about grounding. It's about letting go of dead weight, like removal of things that kind of disrupt the machine that is you. Virgo kind of gets you to that point. If you think Virgo, you think virgin, and you think purity, you think things of that nature. Now, shall you lay low and chill? Yes. There are the necessaries, but I do see here, when I say lay low and chill, I mean just like know when to walk away from specific dialogues, things that don't serve you, because today we've got at 0 degrees, we've got Lilith squaring the moon. Now Lilith is in Sagittarius, and the moon, like I said, is waxing gibbous in Virgo. So there's a little bit of resistance there in terms of like who, what, when, where, why, and why do I have to do it this way, and clocking the T. You know how the Virgo energy is, very skeptical, very get in where you fit in. Now, what I can say about the Hermit is this gives you a lot of time to go inward, and I say focus on who you are, yes, when no one else is watching. Yeah, freedom of spirituality, freedom to travel, deciding how you're going to do things, where you're going to do them. That's going to be a very big theme, and it's a little bit of shadow work to be done surrounding that. So like lean into it, don't lean away from it is my advice for today. The lean into it factor, right? Now, the other transits that we have that are kind of interesting are Saturn is sextile Pluto at 0 degrees as well. Now, Saturn is in Aries and Pluto is in Aquarius. So I feel like those blessings are coming from you getting that extra boost that you need to start, regardless of like who's clapping, like that confidence, that burst of energy, that new feeling. Now, where it gets interesting is that Saturn and that Pluto energy, with it being all about harvest and reaping and refining, all of that energy like helps you kind of solidify the dream. It helps you energetically like put that belt to ass moment, that kind of like, okay, I've got a plan and I'm going to consistently do this, and I know at the end I will reap the rewards. And that's how that Saturn energy works. So giving you that burst of energy, giving you the ability to maneuver in different groups, from a different mindset as well. Aquarius is like free thinkers and very witty, things of that nature. So tap into that. Now, I'm also seeing here that the sun in Aries is also conjuncts the moon in Virgo. Now, this is very much like free will energy. Like, if it's whatever's clever, could be a thing. You've got that showing up and showing out, and then using your free will to tackle those emotions and that creative energy. Now, again, I just feel like if you feel like cleaning up, if you feel like, clearing out your systems, like, that's why. Like, it's all over. It's like, get up and do something. Get up and go. It's kind of interesting because the weather has been funny, but then the sun comes out very much. So starting projects, like I said, burst of energy, getting organized, lean into that. Like, what is it that you're trying to attract, right? And what systems do you need to set in place with that waxing Gibbous Virgo moon? Like, what systems do you need to set in place? What do you need to commit to? What jobs are better done when you actually put your whole self into them? Because I get that image of the Dr. Grant, which is the Hermit card representing Virgo in the Hoodoo Tarot deck. And I get that image of him, like, out there just, like, doing what he do. They said he was more like, he liked to do foraging in his own way, try to keep it authentic. And I think that kind of rings true to a certain degree, because when you get ready to do certain work, sometimes only a certain space, place, it all matters. So him knowing his land and knowing those spaces, that was, like, very important. So if you can, like, dial into that, right, the authenticity, the really getting it in moment, like standing it out. I feel like Aries is like, okay, let's get it started. Let's have that creative spurt. And then Virgo's like, yeah, but what's the plan? Like, where are we going to end up from here? Does it make sense? Type vibes, right? Like, and not just does it make sense, because you can make anything kind of flow, but you've got to have a plan, and that's what Virgo's here for. So I see that as definitely a good aspect if you know how to use it. Like, what will you use your free will to do? If you could create from a very pure place, if you could, what do they say? Your younger self meet your older self. Like, what would you, like, make sustainable, enjoyable, because that's the big theme. I already, like, pre-pulled some of the cards and I left some out. So if I have to pull some clarity cards, I will. But I've got a pretty good picture of what today brings in terms of this. And so looking at the transits, it's like, okay, are you ready to go? Are you ready to travel? Road openers. Maybe feeling like a road is closed due to some sort of unfortunate event. I'm gonna look here. I've already opened the roads, but there is maybe a fear of acting, a fear of doing, and it's caused a bit of restlessness here. Daughter of Sticks in reverse to the Mother of Knives. And this could have been information or guidance that was instilled by an air sign mother figure here. This may have caused a delay in some movement within a partnership. Maybe you're able to see now why you and this energy can't seem to make peace. Six of Baskets in reverse. So as you get ready to take some sort of leap of faith here, you're being guided to simply just, like, walk away, because this is a fight that's brewing here. Walk away from these fights, because you simply can't control or be controlled when it comes to this person's misfortunes, or being in surrounding. This is because of some sort of negative thinking or something that's been brewing for at least 6 weeks. But there are some things that are coming to an end. And it looks like Leo could be significant here. Someone seems to have lost the courage to reveal the situation. Maybe I'm seeing that this Leo may have revealed something and now they're not as pumped up anymore. This person could need to grow. They're saying grow here, grow up maybe. Yeah, some relationship. Somebody was intending to throw a relationship off balance. This could have been Libra energy as well. So take it where it resonates. Now, that's overall. Now, the past is calling, but there's really nothing there. This 3 of baskets in reverse is letting me know that maybe you let go of some friendships, some unnecessary partnerships. They weren't yielding anything. No sharing, no love, just yielding nothing. So again, this is the closing of that, the garden here. Tending to your own garden, closing things. Yeah, there seems to have been a basic halt to you making a decision in regards to your stability or some action you were taking towards it. Maybe this person didn't want you to take a leap of faith. They wanted you to stay unhealed. I'm sorry, I got the Ace of Cups in reverse to the 9 of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, this is a toxic energy. This person just always is like trap drum without Temperance in reverse here, Sagittarius energy. Yeah, somebody could be faking, bending reality as to why they were unable to work with or work on something. Now a decision was made based on a relationship, and this person seems to have lost their powers in their living world, like their life. They feel powerless now, or they are. Aries is significant here. Take that where it resonates. That's that boss energy. Like it's a boss energy that is slow to accept that they are out of here. Yeah. So now, presently, you are dealing in a system of people who are not quite knowing what to do, maybe feeling quite restless. There is something that is beyond repair. There is no fixing this emotional relationship, again, with the 9 of coins in reverse, which is the pentacles in the normal deck. But yeah, 8 of baskets in reverse. This is toxic. This is extra. You always have to have your guard up, as you should. 9 days is significant here, especially when it comes to your wish fulfillment, your family energy here, things you're building, because this person, or could be towers for this family unit. There seems to be some sort of battle here, or an argument maybe, and this person seems to be trying to get out of some sort of trap, but this is being delayed. Why? This is being delayed because this seems to be being delayed because they just not taking action. Ace of Wands in reverse. It seems to be a karmic air sign masculine here. This energy was trying to manipulate the situation, but they're not satisfied. So someone's going to continue to seek some sort of justice here. Libra and Cancer, they are very much going to be inspired. This person may be wanting to talk to you. The air sign masculine wants to have some sort of conversation. That's interesting. Now, hold on. Now you, right, collectively, let's see where you stand. Lack of camaraderie, lack of work, 3 of coins in reverse. A lack of work. Something wasn't going to work until you got clarity, or you realized something wasn't working. You got some clarity maybe 7 months ago. Maybe in the past you didn't receive the message that you needed to move on. There's just nothing you can build in this situation here. And there's an Emperor in reverse, Aries energy, that seems to be plaguing the family. Someone could be that Aries bullying, stealing, mishandling. Somebody's abusing their power. Aries. Yeah, this person, they've done something, and they could have done so without really considering the feelings of others. I'm thinking that this would yield some sort of like opportunity within a season or two. But now they're worried, Nine of Swords here, because there's also their counterpart, the Empress in reverse. Aries, also Gemini is significant. Yeah, this person may be trying to manifest that you become the Empress in reverse, but your life, maybe they couldn't end something, and now they seem to be trying to rush a dynamic, rush an outcome, maybe for you to make peace or like come to terms. This person could want to offer you something. 4 months is significant to mend a situation. 3 of Swords in reverse. Yeah, so how you keep your joy is you start keeping shit to yourself. Joy and secret is very relevant. That's how you do what you do. Now I'm going to get the near future energy here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to, how far are we? We're doing pretty good on time. Okay, then. We're doing all right on time. Yeah, near future. 2 years ago, someone couldn't quite juggle or hold on to something, and it has kind of put a damper on their plans or their ideas. This is some sort of breakup or bitterness here when it comes to a family commitment. Someone may be thinking of acting. Someone's doing something. Queen of Cups, Knight of Wands in the upright. Acting, working, building something significant. 8 of Pentacles here in the upright. Working on something diligently for a while. Again, 2 of Pentacles in reverse. It's something that you don't need to be worried about because it's not your responsibility. Like, you don't have anything to regret when it comes to this Queen of Wands. The belief here, the loyalty. You know, someone seems to believe their strength is in some sort of traditional position here. Confirmation, the Hierophant, Taurus energy. Leo, Taurus. Yeah, this contract has to end, though, in order for you to relieve some sort of burden. 10 of Swords. Yeah, there's a taker energy here. Someone's not giving you the opportunity. Not getting an offer here from a King of Pentacles in reverse. This person could be quite reckless with their wand. This person don't care how they get to where they get, as long as they get there. So there's a lot of manipulation here in terms of the emotional landscape of how they truly feel about situations. Now, there could be an offer coming through due to the fact that someone, you could be knowledgeable of someone's vices or someone's attachments here. So this person may be coming through like they're no longer trying to betray you. This is an effort to push ahead. 2 days is significant, but no protection. Somebody's sick. They can't protect you. They're sick. Someone, don't be tricked. Do not believe. Yeah, this will be a victory. Yeah, it's about like taking shit at face value at this point. I see it. Seeing is believing, goddamn. Seeing is definitely believing. Find joy. Yeah, you gotta keep a lot of stuff to yourself moving forward. That's like your secret joy. Secret joy. Yeah. Y'all hear the birds confirming. You gotta watch it. Like, you keep trying to repair a situation or like make someone understand that it's committed to misunderstanding you. This relationship is rooted in weirdness. And I do want to pull a little bit more on it, but what I'm gonna do is for the sake of the almanac getting out, I am going to, confirmation. We're going to do this as a part 1, and part 2 will be available on Patreon. So make sure y'all click the link in my bio and sign up for Patreon. If you have issues with the link, let me know. Let your girl know. And I'll be more than happy to guide you in the right direction. Okay? But yeah, that's what I got, y'all. I appreciate you guys for tapping in. Let me just close that road out. Close that road all the way out. And we'll reopen it in Patreon to get a little bit more detail and clarity. Now, if you are looking for more personal clarity and strategy for today or moving forward into the month of April, just click the link in my bio and go ahead and book your reading. Okay. All right, y'all. That's what I got, though. We shall chat soon. Love you, mean it.